What's up, you guys? B. Randon here. Hopefully you guys are all doing good. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. The video I'm going to show you today is actually from last year's crab season. My buddy Rod Buster took me out on his boat to do some crabbing, so that's what I'm going to show you today. It wasn't the most productive day out there, but we had a good time, you know, hanging out there, crabbing and fishing and shooting the bull, you know what I mean? But I want to give a big thank you to Rod Buster for taking me out there, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Thanks for checking it out. It is, where is it?
Yeah. There it is.
There, yep.
Alright. We're good here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're a ways away from it.
I almost just threw that in.
Dude.
What else up today?
That would have been a fun Easter egg hunt there.
Oh, no shit.
See us out here with our rods, a heavy weight and a hook on the bottom.
I think they're doing it's hilarious. And Sarah Silverman's in it.
Oh, I like Sarah Silverman. Hell yeah. No, I like it.
We're in a line. Now, I think we'll be able to see it.
Yeah, we'll find
We're
it.
not going to be very far.
We'll find it.
Get off.
Wonder if it's crabs down there.
Could be.
Little bastards.
Because I put it on the bottom. Now I'm letting it kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fishing in the bay here, it's kind of really where I adopted the weight on the bottom thing, just to try to keep my
bait
up above those little
crabs.
Because when I first moved up here and started fishing in the bay, you know, I was fishing off the Del Norte Pier all the time, and yeah, you'll tear your bait off all day long, you know. It's got like going behind targets like that too. Sometimes you're just back there feeding crabs.
Yeah.
If you're soaking bait, anyway. When I worked at the lake, we had this this guy who used to make his own topwater lures for striper, and it was Outcast was the name of the lure company. But he would come down there with all of his lures, and he'd have them without hooks on them. And you weren't supposed to fish off the dock, but he'd come and cast off the dock, and just to test how they walked across the surface. And dude, he'd sit out there, this shit across the surface, and you just see this big striper boiling on it. And he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna catch them, but at least I know they'll bite it." Yeah, I don't buy too many lures unless I find that's really been working. Dude, I don't have there's definitely people that have way more lures than me, but I've just got so much that I don't even can bother using. And a lot of times I don't use it because it's like, oh, that was an $8 lure. You know what I mean?
You need to come up to my place in Brookings and see what my uncle had.
I was gonna say, you got a bunch.
I loaded up 2 cardboard boxes of shit and gave them to my buddy Kenny. Here, otherwise it's going to the garbage. He probably threw it in the garbage. I found boxes of seconds on lures. No hooks on them. It's where the hole was not punch center, so they threw them aside. And my uncle bought these by the boxes of hooks, imported hooks, yarn. He got into making his own fly rods for a while, tying his own flies. Always a steelhead fisherman. I found several sand spikes in the garage, so I know he fished on the surf, and he also had several crab snares. And then finding pictures that I'd never seen of him standing, holding up racks of fish, just one after another, from the late 40s through the 50s, the 60s, the 70s.
got some in there.
One legal one. At least, maybe two.
Oh yeah, dude. What are they? 5.5? 5 3/4?
5 3/4. And this one is just, it's legal. It's 6 inches.
Hell
So,
yeah, dude.
We'll keep him for now.
Oh yeah?
It wasn't busy.
There's a few in there though. See, it got to the point for me where that was exciting enough, and I was just like, oh, dump them in and throw the shit back down there.
Yeah. That one was soft. This one's soft.
Just shed.
Well, fuck you then. You can go for a ride. Let's do the same thing again, Brandon.
All right.
We'll just go inland a couple hundred yards. Fuck this guy. You guys are cannibals.
They'd eat another seagull, no problem.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. I was telling my buddy at work about when we lost that crab pot,
Yeah.
and he's like, how did he lose his pot? And he totally thought I was talking about weed. He totally thought I was talking about,
Didn't get it fit, man.
how'd he lose that?
And to me, there's a creek up in Salyer that I haven't been there in a few years, but I have such an urge to go creek fishing. I'll go up and hit this one creek, Biden Creek, and you hike up it, and I'd catch my 2 fish, and I'd get to as far as you can go. There's a little sandbar and a ton of dry willow twigs, and I'd get a green willow, skin it back, clean the fish, leave the head on right down through the mouth and into in by the tail, and then cook them over a little tiny fire.
Right.
It'd be so, and I have a little tiny salt shaker. The oily skin with salt, and oh, it was good. And then you fish back down to where you parked the car.
Right.
And this trout fishing, you really had to sneak up on the holes. I mean, and you get the big one in there.
Let's say they'll see you.
Use grasshoppers. Anytime I fished there, I would get there while it's still dark and start at the creek.
Yeah. I used to be like that, man. I used to be as early as we can get there, and we stay till they kick us off the lake. You know what I mean? Nope. I got to a point where it was it started to not like, and you know I would stress myself out about it. You know, you start running late, and you're like, oh, we're supposed to be out there already. God damn it! But you know what I mean? Grass on there.
Yeah, baby.
This one the mother load?
This one feels a lot heavier.
There's a few in there. Yeah.
Heh. Some were getting out. Boy, he's just barely.
Yeah. Want me to hold that for you? that one looks pretty fat
Oh,
right there, yeah.
Are you still?
Is that the same one?
Yeah, I think so. This guy half and half? 'Cause look at him. Does he look like a red?
I don't think so. I think it's a Dungey.
This guy.
Yeah, that one there looks pretty nice.
Again.
Just barely.
Just like that other one.
Trying to get that thing off there's like trying to get a dog to drop the ball for you.
Yeah.
Drop it. Drop it.
Oh, little guys.
Heck yeah. Humboldt Bay.
They're good looking little guys. I mean, healthy.
Yeah. It's crazy the amount of little baby crabs in the bellies of the rockfish, like in earlier in the year.
Yep.
Grab it.
Concerning, in its very last sentence, on page 50 of the handbook, makes a reference to District 8 and 9. Because this one, the floats are two different directions.
One.
Well, this part sucks. Crap.
I would say it looks a little small. She looks pretty.
She is. She's got a great tan. I mean, look at that. She's got some gorgeous color to her. She don't have quite the steep forehead that he has,
No.
but they're a lovely couple.
No, we had one year when we caught a bunch of crab and took them home and cracked them open. There wasn't no meat in there.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, dude, we should do something with it. So we just took it all in the shell and everything, and then we threw it in and made soup with it. Cooked it up, and then we serve the soup with some crab legs in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you want to crack them open, you can. If you want to just toss them to the side, you can.
Right.
Threw some shrimp in there, so there was some actual meat in there. It was really good, man.
You know, that plum softness. Hey, check out.
Look at this guy.
One red rock.
That's not a bad size one.
Huh? That guy was riding?
Yeah, that one on the top.
It is.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Male too, huh? Oh no,
No,
another
it's female, yeah.
This one's a male.
And then a couple little cutie pies.
I can make your day a little bit. We got one. We actually caught about 5 keepers. So many of them were barely legal. But we got one that. Yeah. So if you want a crab.
You catching any fish out there?
Nah, one little black rockfish, that's about it.
Yeah. I would say that spot you were at right over there by the, right on the other side of the rocks there is usually pretty sweet, yeah.
Right on, man. Appreciate that.
Heck yeah, dude.
You betcha. There you go.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Well, good luck, man. You too.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had fun going out there. I had fun making it. Again, big thank you to Rod Buster for taking me out there. Really appreciate it, man. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. And until next time, good luck. Best fishes out there, and you guys have a good one.
Show us them kitties. Recording, aren't you?
Am I?
I don't know.
Oh, I am. I am recording.
He's recording. Show him your titties.
We'll throw that at the very end of the video. A little outtake.